There is an illegal white substance in Canada that is being used in France to produce top-quality dairy products which enhance the cultural environment, and it is unpasteurized milk, also known as raw milk. This short, still film, titled Hip Hip Hur-Raw Milk, demonstrates the cultural differences that exist between France for consuming raw milk and Canada for consuming pasteurized milk.
I am Morris the Mummy here at the library doing some research, and what I learned so far is that since Canada adapted to milk pasteurization, industrial pollution increased while the farming community decreased, and there has been a negative impact on the socio-cultural environment, while France, on the other hand, continued the trend of using raw milk, which added value to the culture through social ideologies of community, lifestyle, traditions, and health.
Sarah, sweetie, what are you doing? I'm checking my piggy bank to see if I have enough money to buy my own cow because I want fresh milk for my cereal. Oh, Sarah, it doesn't work like that. Milk that isn't pasteurized has been illegal in Canada since the year 1990. The milk we drink today has to be pasteurized in a factory, which shifted our dairy farming from humans to machines. Some dairy farms have many cows that are just hooked up to machinery and do not graze the fields or plow naturally, which increases pollution. What do you mean cows don't graze the fields? They could graze in our backyard. We have a lot of land and a big garden. Sarah, don't be silly. Yes, Canada is known for its vast rural land and agriculture, but we can't have cows in our backyard. It's just too expensive. The cost of milking and heating to pasteurize the milk is very high, and the profit that dairy farmers make is low compared to the markup in grocery stores. With the raw milk restrictions in place, farmers cannot sell raw milk to anyone, not even neighbors, so they cannot create business with people in the community, which is a setback for the community culture. The culture in Canada has formed to accept mass-produced dairy products. When you say mass-produced, is it the same as how chips and chocolate are produced? Yes, Sarah, and now that you mention unhealthy products, did you know Canada views raw milk as unhealthy because of bacteria and diseases? But really, diseases can come from many things like animals or imports from other countries. Canadian society has the idea to eat other things considered unhealthy like chips and ice cream, which leads to diseases and obesity, compared to France where they eat high-fat foods and are among the healthiest people. Well, it makes me sad to hear that about Canada. I know this is sad news for you, but I hope you understand now why you cannot buy your own cow and see the effects of pasteurization in Canada and how it does not benefit us. Son, what are you doing with your bank piggy? I want to buy my own cow so we can have our own fresh milk for cereal and sell it to the neighbors. That is a good idea. Let me tell you why. Here in Northwest France, we are a large player in the dairy industry. With the ability to sell raw milk, farmers can sell it right out of their backyards, creating relationships with the citizens in society. Selling raw milk eliminates the need for a supply chain and allows milk to be sold at a price that benefits the farmers and purchasing community. With farmers purchasing multiple dairy products famous in France, raw milk can create other specialty products and cheeses that can become an admired food in the community, making people travel to taste it and contribute to the prospering environment. This adds socioculture to France and increases the value system while promoting financial circulation. I did not know that, but now I see that having my own cow can be very valuable in many ways. Yes, using raw milk is valuable, and another way raw milk adds to the value system is by not having the financial stress of purchasing large expensive machinery and costly upkeep of heat pumps for pasteurization of dairy. Raw milk creates a wealthy culture within the community. There are also non-monetary factors that create even more value to the culture. Because we use less machines to produce raw milk, there is less pollution in the air. A cleaner environment benefits the cultural lifestyle by producing fresh agriculture produce and dairy. Using raw milk means less hooked up cows, which create prolonged grazing that is beneficial to the environment compared to the total confinement of cows because of potential improvements associated with toxic waste in the ozone. This helps produce the finest products. With fresh dairy products including rich tasting cheese, it is easy to understand why the French would include raw milk products in their balanced diets. You are right. I love the cheese I get at the cafe every morning, and soon I can start making my own. You are right. Our morning trips to the cafe have become a tradition, and raw milk benefits the French culture through social ideologies including cultural traditions, lifestyles, and health beliefs. Research findings of a metabolism investigation suggest that cheese made with raw milk is a possible piece in the French paradox. What is the French paradox? The French paradox reflects that the French have a rich diet and a higher than recommended fat intake, but has on average a lower mortality rate from cardiovascular disease, a lower rate of obesity, and a higher life expectancy. We eat a lot of cheese, which has become a cultural tradition that contributes to the easygoing lifestyle because people here can eat cheese anytime and on the go. While contributing to building the French lifestyle and culture in France by consuming raw milk products, it also supports the healthy diets France is known for in the French paradox. There are other health benefits that the French society gains by consuming raw milk products. Consumption of raw milk during childhood may protect against asthma, allergies, and other immune-mediated diseases. Women who drink raw milk during pregnancy and who continue to serve their infants raw milk can help prevent common respiratory infections. This health discovery connects us with a better way of living for youth in France, making them more capable to contribute in advancements in society. Did Mama drink milk when I was in her tummy? Yes, she did. And now you know more about how raw milk benefits us in France, which is why I will even give you some extra money to buy the cow. Maybe other countries like Canada should reconsider the use of raw milk because the French culture has benefited from continuing to produce and use raw milk by expanding communities, environmental sustainability, social ideologies, and health benefits.